Hey guys, it's Nicole. Today is Sunday. It's the last day before my endocrine unit test tomorrow, and I'll be bringing you guys through a final study with me as I prep for that exam tomorrow. So we're currently in our endocrinology block, and the first half of the content that we learned included factors that influence fertility. So including Klinefelter's or Turner syndrome, which are genetic conditions, as well as different secondary causes, including like adenomas in the hypothalamus that may impact our hormones. So the second half of the content revolved kind of around bone physiology, such as osteoporosis. We also learned kind of about thyroid cancers and different thyroid nodules and how to manage those. So I'll be reviewing that this morning. Okay, so this morning I'm going to be doing some of the practice quizzes for the week, focusing on practice questions and applying my knowledge. So right now I'm studying some anatomy. This week we've been learning the arterial supply and venous drainage of key endocrine organs like the pituitary, adrenal gland, thyroid, and the pancreas. Honestly, I find anatomy pretty hard, like the hardest out of all of the medical curriculum. There's just so much information to memorize, and the spatial 3D relationships can get overwhelming. But one thing that helps me study anatomy is kind of using the brain dump method. I open a blank page in Notability and I draw a tree diagram. It's not about making it perfect, but more about just actively recalling. Hey guys, so just sharing a little mnemonic that I learned to remember the branches off of the aorta. So this really helped me in anatomy lab. So you have your ABCs of the aorta. So A for aortic arch, B for brachiocephalic trunk, which goes on to give rise to right subclavian artery, right common carotid artery, and your right vertebral artery. And then we have C for our left common carotid artery. And then finally, S for left subclavian. Hey guys, so it's currently, 3:26. I'm gonna start doing some Anki flashcards. Might go to the gym later, after I make dinner later, but I washed up a little study snack right here, just some green grapes. And yeah, wish me luck. Gonna try to get through as many flashcards as I can. So the most common and concerning cause for acute hypocalcemia is after surgery. So surgeon may have inadvertently removed parathyroid glands. So if you see a sudden drop in PTH after surgery, this can be a sign of hypocalcemia. Guys, I don't know if it's just me, but some words are so hard to pronounce, like this one here. like Chvotstek? Let me search up how to pronounce it. Votstek sign. Okay, good to know, good to know.
Yay!
Hey guys, it's currently 5:46. I think I'm gonna take a break from studying and go make some dinner. Hey guys, so I just finished making dinner. I made some salmon and broccoli. And does the salmon not look so good? I cooked it with some brown sugar and some soy sauce, so hopefully she'll be flavorful. But yeah, I'm just gonna eat this as a quick dinner. One of my favorite ways to eat broccoli is actually with sesame oil and salt. My dad makes this at home all the time. It's so easy and it makes the broccoli taste 100 times better. So I'm just adding a drizzle of like sesame oil. You don't need a lot because a little goes a long way, and then some salt. Oh, that was a lot. And now you just mix up the broccoli so that it's incorporated. And yeah, voila. You have a piece of broccoli that tastes so good now. And yeah, I'm gonna eat my dinner now. Guys, look at this salmon. Doesn't it look so good? This is my first time making this recipe. Not even recipe, I just threw in some brown sugar and soy sauce as I was cooking the salmon. And the glaze turned out so well. So I got back from the gym, showered, and now I'm just doing some light review with flashcards again. Back in undergrad, I used to think being productive meant studying non-stop. And I remember skipping gym, skipping working out, skipping hanging out with friends and family because I needed to study. And I would often spend 12 hours a day at my desk. Looking back, I feel that hustle was just so unsustainable. I burned out so fast, and honestly, it was just not healthy. Since starting med school, I'm learning to build better habits, and these include taking breaks, moving my body, and giving myself space to breathe. Some days I still struggle with the concept. I have that little nagging voice in my head being like, I should be studying, I should be reviewing instead of doing anything else. But I've realized that self-care and balance is productivity too. Hey guys, so it is later. It's currently 9:56 and I just finished reviewing some of the last minute concepts. So I'm going to call it a night and go get ready for bed now. Thank you so much for joining me on this full day of studying the day before my endocrinology exam. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye!